Hi there. Welcome to the next episode of In the Studio with Keith Krieger. I'm your host, Keith Krieger, and today we're going to talk about one-of-a-kind mugs. All right, so the one-of-a-kind mugs and cups. Here's a video that we've already shown you of throwing each one. They're all a little bit different. Each one leads to the next. It's different than the Lexington mugs, which is what I've had on online and in my showroom for a while. And that's slip casting, which is pouring liquid clay into a mold. It dries from the outside along that plaster, pour the excess slip off when I have the thickness of the cup I want. And it's a way to repeat mugs that match as closely as possible within a slowly made one-of-a-kind studio. Anyways, the cups that I'm making right now are different than the Slipcast Lexington, where each one is hand-thrown and different, and I'm not trying to match height or width or capacity. I want each one to have its own thing. So, trimming is next after the throwing, and it's where I'm kind of refining the form. I've got the inside curve that I made when I throw, a little excess clay down at the bottom so the piece stands up and supports its weight, and I'm trimming that excess off, and I'm trying to match the curve so that it's evenly balanced and has a nice look. This one here, I'm kind of giving it a defined foot so it sits up from a table, and you kind of have form and foot are kind of working with each other, right? So we've got these definition of lines there. And I'm looking at this and I'm seeing where I can make designs and where I can attach handles and stuff like that. Anyways, getting a little detail oriented here with this geometric helper, which helps me keep things clean when I'm going for these patterns. Again, using X-Acto to carve in, this is the process I like to use. It would give me that sharp line and lets that black slip, when all goes well, bleed out of that black line. So, there's this cup. It's got black slip on it. And gonna clean it up, right? So it's dried overnight. Taking a clean sponge, wiping this off. Going to speed this process up a bit because it takes a while, like most things. And a lot of what I'm doing is kind of going over and refining and refining and refining and refining. So when I'm making one-of-a-kind pieces, it's paying a lot of attention to each little step in the process. Some I like more than others. This one, it works, but I love the way it reveals that incised line. So next up, we're going to be doing a handle. I'm going to show you a handle on a different cup, but I've rolled out this kind of carrot that I'm going to pull the handle, squeezing it into a little bit of an oval here so that it has the shape that I like. Moisture is key. I'm pulling, we're stretching the clay out, and I'm using gravity to help me. So you can see it's kind of this oval handle. I feel like it fits really nicely in the hand. I like the curves. I like how it feels. So here's a cup. This one does not have the incised line decoration, so I'm going to glaze this one a bit differently, but the process is the same. Slipping and scoring, just like your third grade pottery class after school maybe. Same process. Clay needs to stick to each other. It does a beautiful job by doing so, by slipping and scoring. So there's that handle that I pulled mostly out. I thickened up the attachment points a little bit. That gives me some clay to maneuver on. You can see I'm pushing that clay in. I want to make sure that attachment is solid. And like I said earlier, it is really about going over. So making a move, refining it, making a move, refining it. I'm going to pull this a little bit off the mug just to give it, to clean it up. I'm cleaning, those attachments are clean, but I want to have this nice kind of curve and drop to the handle. So again, gravity is my friend. Moisture is the friend. You can't see here because I'm trying to get it eye level for me to get that attachment. So it is attached top and bottom. I need to refine and kind of compress that bottom, which is what I'm going to do here. And then we're going to keep refining. Refining is the word of the day. I want that attachment to be clean. I want that piece to be clean. Sponging, cleaning, and you can see this mug's pretty close. I'll, again, refine one more time after this dries a bit and get those curves right. But I'm feeling pretty good about this. See? Refine, clean it up. I'm lifting that curve up from the bottom. Gravity's doing its thing, so I'm going to fight against it a little bit. And it's a cute little mug. This one will be available soon. There is a porcelain drop coming soon. Details soon.